Okay. Back to Beezus and Ramona. The little sister is impossible. We are on chapter 3, part 1. Ramona and Ribsy. Who do you think Ribsy is? One day after school, Henry Huggins, who lived in the next block, came over to play checkers with Beezus. His dog Ribsy came with him because Henry never went anywhere without Ribsy. Sounds like me and my dog Vincent. Well, other than work, I'm not allowed to bring him there. Beezus liked Henry because he thought she had more sense than most girls, and the two often played checkers together. Now, it does take some strategic moves and all that. So far, Beezus had won 48 games, and Henry had won 49. Oh my goodness. Not counting the games Ramona had spoiled by tipping over the checkerboard. This afternoon, Beezus and Henry knelt on either side of the coffee table with the checkerboard between them. Ribsy lay on the rug near Henry and warily watched Ramona, who was wearing her rabbit ears, riding her tricycle around the living room. "Your move," said Henry to Beezus. "I want to play," said Ramona, riding her tricycle up to the coffee table and shaking her head to make her ears flat. Ribsy got up and moved to the corner where he lay down with his nose on his paws to watch Ramona. "You're too little," said Beezus as she moved a checker. "Besides, only two can play checkers." "We could play tiddlewinks," said Ramona. "I know how to play tiddlywinks." Beezus did not answer. Her mind was on the game as she watched Henry's move very carefully. "I said we could play tiddlywinks," yelled Ramona. Beezus looked up from the checkerboard. Very focused on their game, being very strategic. "Ramona, you stop bothering us," she said in her severous voice. Ramona scowled and pedaled backwards away from the coffee table while Beezus returned to her game and studied the board. She had to be careful because Henry had already captured half of her checkers. "Let's see," she thought. "I could move from here to there. No, that wouldn't work because then he could. But if I move from there to there, yes, that was it." Beezus lifted her hand to pick up her checker. At that instant, Ramona pedaled as fast as she could toward the coffee table and crash! The front wheel of Ramona's tricycle rammed into the table. Checkers bounced into the air and showered over the table, falling to the floor and rolling across the rug. "There!" said Ramona, and calmly pedaled away. "Hey!" protested Henry. "Mother!" Beezus called. "Ramona's bothering us!" Wiping her hands up on her apron, Mother came out of the kitchen. "Ramona, you know you're not supposed to bother Henry and Beezus when they're playing checkers. Now go to your room and stay there until you are able to behave yourself." "No," said Ramona. I don't have anybody to play with me, and I want Beezus and Henry to play with me." "You heard me." Mother lifted Ramona off the tricycle. "I'll bet she had a tantrum," thought Beezus as she picked up the checkers. "No!" screamed Ramona. "Ramona," said Mother in a warning voice, "I'm going to count to 10. Ramona threw herself on the floor and kicked and screamed. "1, 2, began Mother. Think it's working? Ramona went on kicking and screaming until Mother counted to 7. Then lay still on the floor, watching to see if Mother really meant what she said. 8, 9, said Mother. Ramona got to her feet, ran into the bedroom, and slammed the door. Mother returned to the kitchen, and Beezus and Henry started a new game, as if nothing had happened. Tantrums were not unusual in the Quimby household. Even Henry knew that. In a few minutes, Beezus heard Ramona open the bedroom door. "Now, can I come out?" she called. "Can you stop bothering Beezus and Henry?" Mother asked from the kitchen. "No," said Ramona, and shut the door. Not more than 1 minute later, Ramona opened the door again and came into the living room. "I can stop bothering," she said with a sulky look on her face, and Beezus could see she was still cross because she had been punished. "That's good," called Mother. "Come here and I'll give you a cookie." Seeing Ramona go into the kitchen, Ribsy sat up, scratched, and trotted after her. Although Ribsy did not trust Ramona, he was always interested in what was in the kitchen. "I hope she stays in the kitchen," thought Beezus, as she picked up another checker and skipped from here to there and captured 2 of Henry's men. The game became so exciting that Beezus almost forgot about Ramona. At that time, she was vaguely aware of scuffling sounds in the hall. Then she heard the jingle of Ribsy's license tags and the click of the claws on the hardwood floor. Ribsy gave a short bark. Then the bathroom door slammed. "I wonder what Ramona is doing," thought Beezus as she captured another checker. But she did not much care to so long as Ramona did not interrupt the game. "Let me in!" screamed Ramona from the hall. "Let me in the bathroom!" "Ramona, who are you talking to?" asked Mother as she went into the hall. "Ribsy," said Ramona, and beat on the door with her fist. Ribsy began to bark from behind the bathroom door. His barks made a hollow. Uh-oh. Echoing sound puzzled. Henry looked at Beezus. "Ribsy in the bathroom?" Henry decided he had better investigate. Reluctantly, Beezus left the game and followed him into the hall. "Open the door and let him out," said Mother. "I can't!" shouted Ramona angrily above Ribsy's furious barks. "The bad old dog went and locked the door." "Oh, stop pretending," Beezus exasperated with Ramona for interpreting the game a second time. It was too bad that a girl couldn't have a friend over for a game of checkers without a little sister spoiling all her fun. "I'm not pretending," screamed Ramona, clinging to the doorknob while Ribsy barked and scratched on the other side of the door. "Ramona!" Mother's voice was stern. "Let the dog out." "I can't!" cried Ramona, rattling the bathroom door. "The bad old dog locked me out." "Nonsense! Dogs can't lock doors," scolded Mother. "Now open the door and let him out." Ramona began to sob and Ribsy barked louder. Ramona gave the door a good hard kick. "Oh, for Pete's sake," muttered Henry. "Ramona, I am very cross with you," said Mother. She pried Ramona's fingers loose and started to open the door. The knob would not turn. "That's strange," she remarked, and rattled the door herself. Then she hit the door with her fist to see if it might be stuck. The door did not budge. There was no doubt about it. The bathroom door was locked. "But how did it get locked?" Henry asked. And we will continue there.